Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kimmy Catalina, and in this channel we get together, we get organized, and we set ourselves up for success. So today I wanted to do a newer video to my channel, and it is how I meal plan, how I keep myself accountable for everything that I'm eating during the week and during the month. So I'll be setting up my April monthly as well as my daily and weekly sheets. So if you enjoy this type of video, go ahead and hit that like button, that subscribe button. But let's jump right on in. Alright guys, so I have the Erin Condren meal planner right here. I truly love this system to start off meal planning. I didn't know really what I was doing. I just knew that I wanted to reach my goal weight this year as one of my goals, and I wanted a system that would help me kind of achieve it. I started implementing keto, and that's when this book no longer was functional for me. But let me go ahead and see if I can show you a blank week. So what I really loved about this planner was the fact that you have a section for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. It is sectioned up for you in that way, and then here you have your shopping list, your meal prep strategy. So it really helps you break down everything that you want to do, from meals to groceries to if you need to unthaw something, or when you're gonna meal prep. So it really keeps you accountable for that, and I really enjoyed that aspect of it. However, if you can see here, it starts on a Sunday, and I am definitely a Monday start girl. So I would kind of date this so that it would kind of align when I would refresh for the week. This is the second one that I got. I used the first one religiously, but I think once I introduce keto and the OMAD diet to my health journey, it was kind of difficult. And you can see here, I would use this space as fasting, and then I would fast for dinner. I usually will eat from 12 to 3 depending on what I'm feeling. Of course, if I want more food, I will eat more food when I need it, but for the most part I try to eat my calories during that designated time. And then here, I didn't even use the shopping list. Usually I won't if I have all the ingredients on hand. And then meal prep strategy. I would usually use this to write, oh, I need to unthaw the chicken at 10 a.m. so that I can meal prep at 3 if that's something that I want to do. So that is a good way to use this section. And like I said, very functionally, it is a really awesome meal planner. But I kind of grew out of it, you know how planners go. So I wanted to go ahead and retire this for the moment. I'll probably pick it up later and give it a try again, but for right now I am moving on to the Happy Planner system for meal tracking with the monthly view. So I'll go ahead and show you what else I'm using. Alright guys, so the next item that I have is the Good Food, Good Mood notepad from the Happy Planner. And what I really loved instantly was that Monday start. You can go ahead and write the dates on the side, which I'll show you guys in a bit, and then of course write your groceries on this side. So I enjoy this. All you got to do is rip it from the top and then punch the Happy Planner holes in it, and then you can just stick it right in your planner. So the next item I have is my Happy Planner catch-all system. So this is kind of where I house everything, and in the back I have a section for my meals. So I have a meal planner here, and I am using a 2021 planner for the time being. So I'll go ahead and redate that, and then I'll be right back. So I've gone ahead and redated my monthly view. Now I'm gonna go ahead and grab one of these Good Food, Good Mood daily sheets so that I can go ahead and start meal planning and meal prepping some ideas that I want to go ahead and use for the month, and then I can see kind of where I want to put those. So we'll go ahead. Everything that I want to kind of make for the month. I will go ahead and grab sticky notes and grab my monthly pages, and then I kind of will grab one and stick it on the day and week that I think I will want to go ahead and take that. So completely done with how I prep myself in my monthly view for the meals that I want to have. So as you can see here, we have chicken or steak from the 1st to the 5th, and we have pretty much 5 days worth of either or. So I go ahead and just kind of pick what I want for that day. Here I've gone ahead and said low carb pizza. So usually Sundays is my meal prep day, so it's easy just to go ahead and meal prep that, have it for Monday. And I believe it was 8 servings, but usually I will change the serving size depending on how many calories I actually want to intake for that week. So the actual serving was, I want to say like 200, it's 280 around there. So if I double that, that would get me close to 500 plus. So that's what I wrote there. And then that will last me for 4 days. So I usually will block this off for that time as well. Here on Friday, I have kind of a loner meal. So it's easy to just pop in the chicken wings in our air fryer, and I'll just make 1 serving of that to have on deck for that day. On Saturdays, they are date nights, and usually we would go out, but with the coronavirus, we are definitely self-isolating and keeping ourselves and others out of harm's way. So we've gone ahead and just decided to make it kind of a stay-in kind of night, which is kind of exciting. It kind of keeps things a little more exciting and having to think and being more thoughtful and actually prepping the food. So I'm excited to go ahead and have that change this month coming up. So here I have salmon and Brussels sprouts. That's usually our go-to. It's just really good and healthy, and it kind of fits all our needs. And then I have listed here our desserts, or my desserts. So usually for the week I will batch make either brownies or muffins so that for the week I can kind of munch on that dessert item. I do have a very strong, what's that called? A sweet tooth. So I definitely have to have something in the fridge or I will go crazy. I don't know why, I am that way. So I always make a batch the week before. Here we have the spinach artichoke and chicken casserole, which has 8 servings. So I know that's gonna last me 8. Some days I may take that in and I might do double the serving. Just really depends. And then of course, we've decided that the 18th would be pizza night. So I'm gonna go ahead and opt in for a Quest pizza. It is within my macros, so that's why I kind of a Quest pizza, but it's not good for every day. So I wouldn't recommend it if you're on keto for all the time. But when you want to participate in a fun night, it's always good to have a backup option. Then down here I have keto chili, which will last me 4 days. And then I have buffalo chicken casserole. Here we had talked about maybe having ribs, but depending on where we are in this crisis with coronavirus, we could also just do salmon and Brussels. We have a freezer that we keep in our garage that kind of has most of these items already on deck, so it's really nice to have that. For this last week, I will usually just keep it blank, depending on what recipe I really enjoyed from the week or from the month. I will go ahead and opt that into the last week. So that's kind of how I play it by ear, and the last week is usually a surprise, which is really nice, and I can go back to something that I really enjoyed. So I'm gonna go ahead and place this in my planner and then we'll regroup. So here it is in the planner. I definitely want to get smaller. Now that I see it, I want to get smaller Post-its just so that I can write them and move them if I need to. I like to write it on Post-its usually because at the end of the month, which I'll show you guys at the end of April, I like to write down what I ate and then the calories that I actually took in. So if I had 2 servings, on the 6th, I want to mark that I had 2 servings. And then what's really nice with Pinterest is that you can save all your items as I was doing, and you can go back there and kind of see the breakdown of everything. But usually I will retract the macros and the calories once I'm cooking, just because sometimes I may add more of something or less of something. So always kind of verifying on your end and weighing your food is something I highly recommend. So the last thing that I do is I will just clip these weekly meal prep sheets inside my planner. And so that is my meal plan. Plan with me. I know it's a little all over the place. I am trying this system out. Again, I did used to have it before I moved to the Erin Condren meal planner. I think it's going to work out better. I do want smaller, what are these called? Post-it notes, so that I can move them around now seeing it. But I think this will work out. And then every week I do check in before the week and write down everything that I have planned to eat. So that's how I meal plan. So the last item that I have, let's see if I can, there we go, center it a little, is my recipe keeper. And although this isn't a meal planner, I use this religiously for ideas. Just like I use Pinterest for ideas. Usually months I'm feeling more spontaneous and I want to do and try new recipes, but then some days I'm just like, I really just want to go back to something that I know I loved. So here is the recipe keeper. I love the cover. And then this is the first page. So let me see if I can find, so this is an enchilada recipe that I really enjoy. And it fits my calories and macros. I do have to put that in now that I see that. But I enjoyed it, so I went ahead and wrote it down. And usually during the month, you saw how I break down everything that I want to eat. Well, anything that I like, I will go ahead and write in this recipe keeper. And in the back, I have my favorite desserts. So here I have some chocolate chip cookies, what I like to put in them. And then here are the muffins. So super easy to make, but it's really nice to just be able to whip this out instead of looking for the recipe on my iPad all the time. So that is how I use my recipe keeper. So that is all I have for you guys today, just how I meal plan. I know this video was all over the place, but I hope that you got some ideas. If you have been thinking about starting your own meal planner and thinking about kind of implementing it into your main system like I'm doing, I definitely would recommend it. It has helped my keto journey exponentially. I think right now I've lost about 30 pounds from doing keto from the start of the year. So it's definitely kept me on track with what I want to be doing and that goal of losing and hitting my goal weight. So if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and hit that like button, that subscribe button, but I'll look forward to seeing you in my next one. Bye guys.